Because I'm the administrator, what's holding the people that went to the homosexual group under arrest is the check and balance against your job. So it gets kind of heinous. So watching these YouTube videos, cop pulls over a judge, it's a violation of time. If because in America law is different. So if in court, respect is a judicial factor. I took up your time, you're a bitch. Now calculate it as though you were buying something per second, per hour. Because the law uses the death penalty somewhere in the law, but not in that fashion. So, cop pulls a judge over. Judge tells him, "Fuck, you better run my registration as quick as possible because it's time crime." So when you send out the administration, you send out that itself may be a criminal. So naturally, if you just send it out and there's a holdup, you'd be like, "Fuck, am I a criminal?" But that's not that's not the holdup. Did you send out the law and whatnot? So, anyways, so the position has to continue, which is the law. Just because you're the administrator doesn't mean you're the administrator of America, which would be nice. And the criminal gets ignorant. So at times you're like, yeah, to the whole country. And so so I guess that's how it's done. You gotta wobble back to your car. So I'm sure he's hurt in all types of ways. Hey boss, can I buy a cigarette from you? No. You want to walk straight, but I got a little girl saying she kicked me in the belly, so I'm pot-bellied. I got We're not the top of the food chain. The U.S. federal flag. It is illegal. We taught them to fly above our food chain. Can I buy a cigarette from someone? Yeah, what you charge? Yeah, light. Or I think I got one. So, everybody's like, "Do you got the food chain argument?" The law says if the administration doesn't come back, it's pointless. And like you double up, you would just double up crime if you sent that out. So it's pointless to send that out. So, yeah, so they, yeah, time crime, pulled over the judge, occupied his time, especially because the unseen exists. He could have had so many seconds to act or react or whatnot. So I don't do their job. I don't profess to do their job. I don't hire an attorney to do my job for me. So that's how it's actually discussed in court. So we know the administration sends it out properly. Yeah, Judge is hurt. When I seen it 15 years ago, I was like, yeah, Judge is hurt. So, yeah, so it's pretty horrible. But anyways, they tried. Homosexuality is illegal. I mean, there's a lot of countries. Some judges actually have a list of the laws that are like that. So in America, we're free. The things we implement are supposed to keep freedom as an individual, which means the person will not mutate or deform. There's no adapting to the world because we're perfect in the world, I guess. So the judge tried fighting the adaptation, which is criminal conduct against him. So yeah, so I have that legal official document and court process. I'm the administrator. There's no point in sending that out either because the administration was held up by a crime. So naturally, the judge, someone's in trouble. Why aren't you sending my acquittal? The law should follow with. The administration went out and filed. It's not like I sent powers out. They got held up. what's holding the administrators up is person's crime. And so I see it according to the administrative fashion, pebble for pebble. So pebble for pebble, that's America's administration fashion. So, no, I'm alright. So, the criminal questioning from holding the administration up, you don't have the law on it's a crime. Of course I don't. The law doesn't have the answer to crime. So it's not we'll reach an agreement in a false administration. That's illegal. In the holdup, so I grabbed it, say this bag was flying by, and it's supposed to fly by to the next stage, and I grab it and I'm holding on to it. There's no point in sending something else out. That's a crime. Complication. Thank you. So you could litigate around it and bring the administrators' court hearings to court, and that's the law. But the judge doesn't want to call court. So the law gives me demand phrases and warning phrases. So part of when you send the administration out, administration's holding itself there, basically, other cops, and so they pull over FBI, and I've watched many recordings on it, all of them. Release him immediately. Get him out of your car. Get him out of your cuffs. Those are your like you hear the disc, but those are your property. You're liable. You could be found guilty. So the administration's holding the judge until the judge says it's the law. So the law says not to push the administration to push litigation, because litigation doesn't involve another person going to another court. It involves the administrator telling them that a civil case is in process and whatnot.